Hello YouTube, fancy seeing you here, keeping them honest as usual, doing my thing, giving you that honest opinion that you're actually going to be using in the game. Today I'm going to be going over the best strike packages in Modern Warfare 3. Now I've gone through so many different combinations and whatnot, and by far what I'm going to show you is the best combinations. Whether you're experienced or less experienced, you're going to want to listen to this tutorial. Now my favorite is the assault package. Now with the assault package here, I like going with the UAV, Predator missile, and attack helicopter. Now why would I go with these? And that's because they're attainable. You can get them a couple times in a match. And for me, every time I get hit by Predator missile and attack helicopter, it just frustrates me. Every time an attack helicopter goes up and whatnot, it just gets frustrating, makes me run different routes, just changes my overall game style, makes me go undercover and whatnot. And so what I want to do is get as many of the Predator missile and attack helicopter and piss off the enemy, because once you make the enemy angry, they're more likely to change their game style, they're more likely to get upset, they're more likely to get angry, run different routes, do things they normally wouldn't do. And this is what you want to do to them, because the more they're upset, the better you will do in the game and the worse they will. So that's my reasoning behind it, is I'd rather get 4 or 5 attack helicopters in the game rather than like one AC-130. It's like you have to think which setup is going to deal the most damage to your enemy, and in my opinion, getting numerous Predator missiles and attack helicopters is much more effective than one AC-130. So that's my reasoning behind that. Now this setup is perfect for experienced and less experienced players. If you're a little bit more experienced, or this is a kind of like me wanting to have fun Killstreak setup, I like going with the attack helicopter, Reaper, and AC-130. Now this is much harder to get, and I usually go with this when I just want to have fun, try something new. But normally I like sticking with UAV, Predator missile, and attack helicopter, and that's my favorite Killstreak setup, and this is what I usually almost always go with. Now if you want to run support, this is another great package you can go with. If you're less experienced, I would just go with UAV, ballistic vest, and SAM turret. And I know support Killstreaks stack even when you die, but you know, some people, they don't get like 12 kills or 14 kills or 18 kills in a match, and this is why I'm saying this Killstreak setup is more geared toward the less experienced players that maybe don't get that many kills. Now what I go with when I run support, I go advanced UAV, stealth bomber, and EMP. EMP is an amazing kill streak. It disables all electronics, and it gives you and your whole team a huge advantage, and you're gonna want to use EMP or have EMP part of your kill streaks. Stealth bomber is amazing if you're playing ground war when there's a lot of enemies. What I like to do is, when I get the advanced UAV, I keep it, wait till I get stealth bomber, use advanced UAV, then use my stealth bomber, and this has gotten me so many multi-kills. It's just amazing. So definitely try that in game. It's very useful, very effective, and I'm 100% sure you guys will do well with this as well. Now for the specialist, as you can see, I have blast shield, or no, I have assassin, hardline, then blast shield, and this is actually more geared towards my quick scoping class. This is the specialist package I would use for that. Assassin, just to keep me off the radar, the usual. Hardline pro, so I can get my MOAB faster, so 2 assists count as 1 kill, and so I can get my blast shield faster. And I go with blast shield because a lot of people, I don't know if it's just me, everyone's like using grenade launchers now, and besides that there's so many different explosives being used like frags and semtex, and this I just like getting blast shield sooner, just to be on the safe side, because I don't want to die early in the kill streak chain. And this is again geared towards my quick scoping class. Originally I start with sleight of hand, quick draw, steady aim, typical quick scope class setup. If you want the full details on my class setup for quick scoping, what gives me that high KD, check out my page. If you want to run a more run and gun class, kind of like an MOAB class type setup, what I would go with Scavenger Pro first, just so you can start resupplying ammunition from the get-go. You don't want to be running out of ammo and be forced to pick up someone's weapon that you're not used to, or someone's weapon that has just like these weird attachments, and maybe that person does well with those attachments in that gun, but it might not be good for you because maybe you're not used to it. So definitely go with Scavenger Pro just to be on the safe side. Then again, go with Hardline Blast Shield. So the only difference here is Scavenger for Assassin. Now, normally for my run and gun class, I would start off with Sleight of Hand. So I'd already be equipped with Sleight of Hand, already have Assassin, and already have Stalker. So because I have those, this is the setup I go with. So keep that in mind. And guys, this is my setup. This is the combinations I go with. Again, I almost always go with the assault package I told you guys, and that's what I do good with. And I told you guys my mindset, and for me it works. So let me know what works for you, what different setups you use, what different combinations you use. I always like seeing different people's perspectives, different ideas, different look at things, different game styles, and let me know. I'm always open to learn new things, and fancy seeing you here, keeping it locked for you. If you learned something new, if you found this was helpful, comment, rate, subscribe, and it's only gonna encourage me to post more video for you guys. And keep it locked, guys. I'm out. Peace.